Welcome back to Car Future Wheelz intro. The logo animating across the screen with a burst of engine sound and futuristic wheel graphics spinning in sync with the beat. The camera fades into a dramatic shot of the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor tearing through a rugged dirt trail. Dust clouds rising in the air as the truck launches off a small crest. The deep growl of the twin-turbo engine fills the background, immediately setting the tone for what this review is all about: a power, performance, and a vehicle that doesn't just meet expectations, but pushes them even further. The 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor has been one of the most anticipated midsize performance trucks of this decade, and Ford has gone all in to make it more capable, more aggressive, and smarter than ever before. It's not just an updated Ranger with a few sporty badges. This is a purpose-built off-road beast that shares DNA with the legendary F-150 Raptor, but in a slightly smaller, more versatile package. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into everything this truck has to offer, from the way it looks on the outside, to how it feels inside, to what kind of numbers it's putting down in performance, and of course, what it'll cost you when it finally arrives in showrooms. Starting with the exterior, the front end of the 2026 Ranger Raptor commands attention immediately. The bold Ford lettering across the grille is impossible to miss, and the grille itself is redesigned with a more pronounced honeycomb mesh pattern that not only looks aggressive but also helps with airflow. The headlights are slimmer than before, giving it a sharper, more focused stare. They're full LED with adaptive matrix technology, meaning they can adjust beam patterns automatically depending on conditions. The front bumper has been engineered with integrated steel skid plates, and the approach angle has been improved compared to the previous model, allowing drivers to hit tougher terrain without worrying about scraping the underside. The hood also has functional air extractors to help cool the twin-turbo engine, and the sculpted lines give the whole front profile a muscular, intimidating presence. Swinging around to the side, the proportions really start to show how much work Ford has put into the stance of this Raptor. It sits higher than the regular Ranger thanks to its Fox live valve suspension system, which continuously adapts damping in real time. The wheel arches are flared and filled with 33-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, mounted on 17-inch beadlock-capable wheels that are ready for desert racing or rock crawling. Blacked-out side mirrors with integrated cameras and turn signals, functional air vents behind the front fenders, and reinforced running boards round out the side profile. The body itself carries bold creases along the doors that give the truck a sense of motion even when it's standing still. It's clearly a performance truck, but one that doesn't sacrifice practicality. You can still see the 4-door cab layout that makes it useful for family and crew duty. At the rear, the 2026 Ranger Raptor keeps the rugged aesthetic consistent. The taillights are LED with a new C-clamp signature design that mirrors the headlights up front. The tailgate has a wide Ranger embossing, and subtle Raptor badging lets you know this isn't your everyday pickup. There's a reinforced rear bumper with integrated recovery hoops and a tow hitch that gives it impressive pulling power. Ford also included a spray and bed liner straight from the factory, along with multiple tie-down points and a 400-watt in-bed power outlet for tools or camping gear. The rear departure angle is equally impressive, designed for steep descents off the trail. Dual exhaust tips, tucked neatly under the bumper, complete the aggressive back-end look and deliver a sound that matches the performance hiding under the hood. Step inside. The 2026 Ranger Raptor balances rugged functionality with modern luxury and tech. When you open the door, you're greeted by heavily bolstered sport seats covered in premium leather and suede with Raptor-specific stitching. They're designed to keep you planted whether you're carving through sand dunes or cornering on asphalt. The steering wheel is thick-rimmed with perforated leather, magnesium paddle shifters, and a bright red center marker that pays homage to racing tradition. The dashboard is dominated by a 12.4-inch fully digital gauge cluster that can be customized to show performance metrics, navigation, or driver assist information. In the center sits a massive 14-inch vertical touchscreen running Ford Sync 5 system, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air software updates. Below the screen are physical toggles for essential off-road functions like locking differentials, hill descent control, and drive mode selection. Technology doesn't stop there. The 2026 Ranger Raptor includes a premium Bang & Olufsen 10-speaker sound system, wireless phone charging, multiple USB-C ports, and a panoramic sunroof option that really opens up the cabin. Space in the back seats has been improved, offering enough room for adults to ride comfortably, with foldable rear seats that reveal extra storage compartments. Everywhere you look, you'll see attention to detail: orange accents, carbon fiber trim, and a mix of soft-touch materials with durable surfaces designed to handle mud, sand, and whatever else you throw at this truck. Performance is where the Ranger Raptor earns its reputation. Under the hood lies a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6, producing a hard-thumping 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that's been recalibrated for faster shifts and smoother power delivery. The four-wheel drive system is advanced, featuring a 2-speed transfer case, locking front and rear differentials, and multiple terrain modes including Baja, Mud, Ruts, Rock Crawl, and Sport. The Fox Live valve shocks adapt on the fly, giving the truck exceptional comfort on the highway and unbeatable control in the dirt. 0 to 60 comes in around 5.5 seconds, which is seriously quick for a midsize pickup. Top speed is electronically limited, but the way this truck handles both on and off-road is what really makes it special. It feels composed on pavement, yet when you hit the trails, it comes alive, soaking up bumps and sending power exactly where it needs to go. Towing capacity comes in at around 7,500 pounds, and payload is just over 1,400 pounds, a plenty for hauling gear, ATVs, or even a small camper. Fuel economy, as you might expect, isn't its strongest point, with estimates landing around 17 miles per gallon combined. But buyers of the Raptor aren't here for efficiency, they're here for capability and thrill. And that's exactly what Ford delivers. As for price, the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor is expected to start at around $57,000 in the United States, with fully loaded versions creeping up into the mid-60s. That positions it above most midsize trucks but below the full-size F-150 Raptor, making it a sweet spot for buyers who want hardcore off-road performance without going all the way to the larger, more expensive segment. Considering the level of engineering, the technology, and the performance on offer, it's a compelling package that is likely to dominate its niche. And that brings us to the end of our review of the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor. It's bold, it's aggressive, and it's built to go where most trucks can't. Ford has taken everything that worked in the previous generation and turned the dial up to 11, from its muscular exterior design, to its tech-filled interior, to its raw power and advanced suspension. This is a truck that doesn't just talk the talk, it backs it up on every kind of terrain. If you're looking for a mid-size truck that blends everyday practicality with extreme off-road ability, the 2026 Ranger Raptor is going to be hard to beat. This has been Car Future Wheelz, bringing you the latest reviews and insights on the cars and trucks shaping the future. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.